Tarot. Ladies and gentlemen. The art of discerning, interpreting, making meaning of your questions. I take the business very seriously. And we all have our grift.
You all volunteered. That means you want to talk. Not fuck, not fight, but talk. So talk. You?
My name's Roland. And I've done so much crazy shit nobody's even heard of. By the time the police caught up with me, they said they needed a confessoress. The crime they did do me for is a crime I did for love. I stand before you, a man in chains, my liberty curtailed at Her Majesty's pleasure. A prison, in short. My crime? Wealth redistribution. You think me a thief?
No.
I'm a philanthropist. All my life I have been in and out of crime. It was compelled on me by men in grey suits.
Baseless contractors.
Stasi shits in job centres.
Money men and debt collectors.
And the like.
And because you are not a man of violence.
I did not slit their throats, no.
No.
I walked a certain line. But this isn't a sob story. This is a love story. She was at the rifle range when I first laid eyes on her. She had a very satisfying shape. And an aspect that spoke of depths and secrets and trouble, if I'm honest. Trouble's always wanted me.
Was she good?
Nobody hit shit with Tommy's rifles, but she was nailing it. She won a prize, and she was delighted. So I called her over. Lucky day.
Is it?
Care for a reading?
Let fate be fate. We're better off not knowing.
Forewarned is forearmed. Who's the toy for?
My 3-year-old.
What's his sign?
Taurus.
Now, I'm a Taurus, and I have always been voracious in my appetite for life. For all of it. And obstinate. He's got an appetite, right? Hands in everything. Stubborn.
Oh, come on.
Biscuits.
Never sleeps
Without them. Such is the nature of my gift. Love is one of the few words I can read. My mum learnt it me. I can also read and write my own name, of course. But due to the wiring of my neurons, literacy eludes me. And though the prison kindly offers me learning in this respect, I've always maintained a fear of the written word.
You've developed a very erudite idiolect.
Which covers a multitude of sins. We all seek answers. And a reading needs a question. An honest question that cannot be answered yes or no.
How do we stay safe?
This woman and her child were in danger. So I dropped my libidinals and I got down to business. And when I read, truly, I don't mess about. I protect the space with some strong, old ways. The space for the truth to reveal itself is very important. We must honor and protect it. A story came. Not in bold facts, no. It came out piecemeal. But I had a peril in context before the end. And we turned the card for the way it would be. The divination. And the way was not good. Signs. I'm brilliant at reading the signs. Reading the signs has got me a very long way. And later, I shall ask for your help in this matter. She left. I let her think alone, but I had Tommy follow. For several days, he was her shadow, gathered all the info I needed. From there, I found he was leaning on her.
I said, find the whore.
At that moment, I knew I would riot to heaven to protect them both. An ex-lover and no-gooder. He was the dad and he wanted his kid.
What's the problem?
He's a false heart with nothing to say to any responsible judge.
Hey, how far would he go?
He was planning to force the boy abroad. And what was waiting for the lad was nothing his mother would countenance.
If he's got a fella on his head on a stick. It's my boy.
So I got myself on the team for the bastard baby snatcher.
How?
I did crime for him. Did small crimes. And I did big crimes. Till I was getting under doors wearing top hats for him. He loved me like a brother. I kept her and the lad safe. Knew enough to buy the bastard's trust.
Are you for real?
I know my real.
All right. You're in.
Yeah. A deal's been arranged. If he delivered a suitcase of opium, the bundle of untarnished joy would be handed over. I had him squared.
Thank you. For everything you've done for me.
He's your son. And there we were, safely stowed somewhere near the Sankey Canal. Corrugated shacks dotted about, inside one of which was the joyful reunion. Or so he thought. The plan? Get Snatcher shit locked inside the love shack, phone the police, and let them eat cake. Now, getting them locked in was the easy part. And I am so looking forward to telling them it is the biggest bust day I've ever been involved in. My best laid plans have been turned upside down. It's all gone wrong. Yeah, big fucking problem. I've left my mobile phone in there with him. It's got all the numbers I made dance for that fucker. And they all dance back to my door. I'm losing my mind. I have been so careful. But when it really matters, when I really have to think things through, use my smarts, be fucking tuned and organised, I have turned my best laid plans upside down. So I do what any man would. I chuck a Molotov cocktail through the window. And he goes up with the opium, and everyone for 6 square miles dreams of Kubla Khan. Sadly, for some, forensics pulled my phone from the furnace and read me my fortune. And that is how I got to Strangeways. Those uniforms know nothing about that woman and her kid.
That's right, some things you don't give away.
No matter how hard they press. My faithful woman has no idea of my efforts, and I reckon this to be the truest expression of my love. When she drew that upside-down ace of swords, I knew I'd lose. But I had my hubris and tried to fight fate and fucking ill fortune. Because I love her. I expect my throat to be slit.
Shanked in the showers.
That is why I have my question. It's a question we all must answer. And it's understandable.
Ask it then.
What is the meaning of my sacrifice? Now, I can't be sure, but I intuit it to be from a woman. Read to me this auspicious message.
Ah. I've found somewhere for me and my son that's safe.
It's difficult to believe after all the moving around we can settle. I don't know if I'll see you again. All I know is every day I think of you and my heart is full.
Don't be surprised I worked out your part. Since you came into our lives, things have gotten better. And when Carl was gone, so were you.
You're a dead man.
You will now experience what I felt every day worrying my son would be taken. Fear. I know your fear's as real as mine, but so is my love. It's more real than any fear you will ever face.
He was my brother.
If one day you find your way to me, there will be a place for you. You deserve it. You saved us. And I will send my love every day, and I hope it'll bring you here.
I would sign the C, but I'm no longer she.
I know you will find me, know me, and love me. Until then, be brave. And be clever.
You're getting shanked in the showers. Shanked in the showers.
Beautiful people, I am before you a man. Freedom is mine, no matter my fate. And I wish you to know it also belongs to you. We can bestow it on ourselves, and we can bestow it on each other.
Mine, it's one of mine.
We're all free now to pursue our happiness.
I'll look after you.
Thank you. I love you. Goodbye.